While we're here, there's something I need to talk to you about. The two of us. The pair, eh?
I don't want to hear. Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us. I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer.
Local security handles most.
But you have to admire what he's accomplished. To discuss with you.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. Catch you later.
Hello.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Payday is always a good thing.
You here for commerce? Or another board tourist? Hey. You ready to do some business? You won't find any better in town.
The selection here is quite good. Have you reconsidered my offer? A simple delivery to Aquila City. The package is contraband. If your ship has... Can you handle it? Deliver the package to Tom's...
We absolutely should not be doing this delivery without knowing.
Do not get caught. Goodbye.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Pardon? When you have a minute, I'd like to speak to you.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
I have something I need to discuss with you. Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
You get it? Hope Tech never sleeps.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
If you change your mind, come back.
My company only uses Hope Tech shoes. Never
Welcome
had
to
a
Hope Tech. Goodbye.
Just keep it holstered.
I just want to get all these approvals over with. Inaya handles sales. You only see us if you hit a snag with credit approvals, or if you need a non-standard invoice.
I need a faster computer. It takes a full minute to load the master spreadsheet.
Hello. I hope you're having a great visit to Hope Tech.
could save valuable wood. Sure, fine.
This is an active industrial site.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every...
Ron Hope's a damn hero.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news. Whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me. Make your questions snappy. Yeah, bye already.
Enjoy if you'll excuse me. I am on duty. Mr. Hope is a vital part of not only Polvo, but of the entire Freestar collective.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news. Of course. What have you learned? No. Hey, I don't care for the insinuation. The same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me. Don't presume to question me. You know who I am. That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Of course. Of course. Allow me to explain, and you'll see that I certainly did. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil. bolstering its mineral content tenfold. We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work. And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring. Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I cannot, I will not let them down. Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word. You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Perhaps a discount on their next purchase from HopeTech. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Did I not make myself clear? I'm offering you a reward for a job well done. Nothing more. And with that job so capably done, we'll consider the matter closed. I'll be needing that slate from Major Hum, of course. Of course you do. But first, take a moment to consider the big picture. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? but on a much larger scale. Yes. Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You're a despicable man, Hope. And I hope you get exactly what you deserve.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Have a death wish or something.
Let's do this.
Looks like they're gone, Captain. I think they ran off.
People say my outlook is too... Go ahead. Back to it then.
When you have a few moments, there's...
Gross.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the same as spared no expense.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett.
It'll all fine.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news. Excuse me? The disgraced war hero who went to prison, and you actually believed him? That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose. This is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
I can see you're upset. Allow me to explain. And you'll see that there were very good reasons for what I had to do. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research. We developed. I was turns out, mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk, and I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit! I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about, as a member, and of course, well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary. If you do you really? Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal!
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
Just keep it wholesome.
Well earned, Burke.
Get along fine.
Good to see you. Well, I've just received... He said, I trust. Did you now? Well, the disgraced war hero. That two-faced... Oh,
What's going on?
nothing that concern...
I think I'd like...
I can... Allow me to explain. The truth is, a few years ago, we developed... Turns out... Mining is my mineral, the farmer. I never intended, unfortunately.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so...
Not another word out of you, Birgit! Will, I give you my word. Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, with that resolve, as a member, and of course, Will... Well, let's not be too hasty. I'll do what's necessary. If you do you really? Justice. Sometimes I won't let, if that means I'm important.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut.
questions snappy. Sure, it was a pleasure and all that bullshit.
Don't spring for the extended warranty. You just won't need it.
Our motto is, have a nice day.
Workers like to play hard here. Ron Hope's a damn hero in my book. Okay, hello.
Folks, local security handles most. Stay sharp.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good.
Tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful. I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know. He never seemed that complicated to me. He always looked out for us, for his employees. We never saw that side of him. And now he's... You killed him. Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. what happens to us now? That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward. Make your questions. Just stay safe on my floor, all right?
Time to get this ship moving.
There's something I need to...
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, you're good.
lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggies.
Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there? I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms? Wait, you're saying it was Ron Hope who hired the First?
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all? That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims. All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this? You almost sound pleased with yourself. Well, you shouldn't be. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the Marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger? In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents. You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Woo! Way to go!
Great job, Ranger!
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
To talk to you, if you are able.
Well.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.
Keep up the good work. Good to have you on the team.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal.